So you just made mention of like ingredients that can actually make a relationship much better, much easier, and make a relationship sweet. So what are these things that make relationship better?
Oh, there are a lot of things, like I said earlier, but let's try and just pick first one or two.
Okay.
For the guys, sorry, I have to start from there.
Oh.
If I go to you ladies. Now, for the guys,
It's always there.
which they don't start relationship from the beginning. They want to jump into it because they think I'm a guy.
I'm supposed to have a
Yes,
woman in my life.
yes, I will be the head. You know this feeling now.
Yeah.
You know this feeling. I will be the head.
Yeah.
I will be. So you know you will be. But being the head is not just by being the head, it's by understanding responsibility. Now, one of them is understanding responsibility. Now, when some people say it's responsibility, they want to think about it's all about the finance. No, it's just an aspect of responsibility. Can you be responsible when your wife nags again, or your girlfriend nags again and again? Can you be responsible enough not to react?
No.
So you need to start to train yourself on self-control. One of the ingredients.
That's why I have my console.
You need to start training yourself on self-control, because guys, they don't like that thing. Naturally, they don't like that thing. But that is the wiring of the women. And that's their strength. You cannot take it away from them. It is their strength. That's why when in a relationship, when she goes to work and she's back, you just came back from work and you're tired, you're used like a tissue. In fact, from the doorpost, you're yawning. She wants to hug you and start telling you, baby, when I was going to work today, from the taxi, she started explaining from the taxi to the office. How she went for lunch, how the file was missing. She want to break down her day for you because you're exhausted, you don't have ears to listen. Right? Natural man. So that's why you need to learn. You need to learn that part. Like say it will come, it's a natural thing. It's a day-to-day life of the ladies. So if you don't learn it, when you're in a relationship, when a woman is giving that part of her life, it becomes annoying and boring. Can't you see I'm tired? Give me something to eat. I want to rest. And when you say you want to rest, it means I want to sleep. And when you want to sleep, you wake up in the morning, jump back to work. That part of her life is missing. So she keeps it for some days. She look for somebody to tell that thing to.
That's why she has gossip partners.
Because the men has programmed them or helped them to have a gossip life.
Thank you. Because you're not ready to listen.
So you're validating your gossip.
I am.
It's called sharing information.
No.
Sharing what happened in my life. And you're supposed to be the perfect partner for that.
Well, I'm tired.
You're tired.
I have a life.
Okay. See,
Don't ask me about my own life.
That is why you're not supposed to be tired as a man.
Wow. This is getting interesting.
The reason why I say you're not supposed to be tired is you should be tired too. That's why they say men are cheats. They give time to the side chicks, distractions. So, if you count, there are about 9 major steps of cheats. This is just a part. They exhaust their emotion to people outside. And come back home and exhausted. I never get it. They're exhausted.
But some people are actually very busy at work.
No, I'm not arguing the fact. If you're not busy, then go home and sleep. That's why it's called
busy at work. I had a very personal experience to that. Like, okay, so I was with him. We're together. Like, I'm this kind of person that I enjoy talking. I like communicating.
Oh, I can see.
So like I like expressing myself, and immediately I sense something going wrong, I like to talk about it. So like at first he was this person that would listen to me, would talk about, okay, what's going on, how is this going, but then at some point he lost that interest in wanting to talk to me. And in my mind at some point I was feeling like, okay, maybe I was talking too much. Or maybe it's my fault. Or maybe he has a lot of things he's thinking in his head. Or maybe he's thinking about money, thinking about school, thinking about family.
All right.
Thinking about... I didn't know. I did not know.
Yeah, he has.
He was bringing her to his house to come and talk about me.
Wow. Oh my God. Now see. That is where I'll bring in second ingredient. The right communication.
Yeah.
There are ways to talk. Right? If you say we're talking, I will listen to ourselves.
Yeah.
and someone wants to listen? What about if I'm nagging? This is a topic, if I'm nagging on the topic, somebody wants to listen.
Yeah.
So understand the right pattern of communication. When it's exhausted, understand it's exhausted.
And that's for women.
For women, understand he's exhausted. So try and see a way you can help him to get a bit relaxed.
Yeah.
Massages.
So if it's a bit relaxed, you can start pouring it.
Yeah.
Now, even while you're making being relaxed, you can use your words, your day to make him be relaxed. So there are different levels, different phases of communication. You can be very angry at him because he just messed your day up. We're going to shout and
I had that mistake.
okay. So at that phase of yowling, pumping your emotion out, getting to him. And most men don't understand how to control emotions. So he doesn't understand that this woman she's not talking about the skin feeling, how she's hot here. She's talking how she's hot from within. So how to calm and control. But by and large, on both parties still, we need to understand communication. The woman might just be in the house like the other room. She might have been in the other room one day working and all that, and you just happen to come to the house. You want her to do everything immediately. Look at her countenance. Look at her. How is she looking? How is she feeling? Does she look bright as you left her, or brighter than you left her? Or she's looking a bit stressed? Open your eyes and see. If she's looking a bit stressed, baby, how are you? What's up? You are tired.
Yeah.
That's why you're a man. You must carry the weight of the word of your as a warrior. So ask her, what's up? Try and say I can also make her a bit easy on that stress. Then while you're relaxing, then she want to talk.
Yeah.
So communication is powerful. That's under ingredients. Now, the other ingredient is help. A lot of men over the years in Africa, they have this mindset that women have to do the house chores, women have to do the work of the house, women have to. But right now, we're in a more civilized world. Yes, our wife. Our wife. That's the in-law will come and our wife do the work. The neighbor will come, our wife do the work. And the neighbor will come, our wife. Pour the weight of the work on her. What I think, this is my opinion, what I think is husbands, guys, try to help. You might not be a good cook as a guy. You can also help in some of the house choices. And there is much love, intimacy in that.
Doing it together.
When she's cleaning, you are cleaning. There's this. She's in the kitchen cooking. You're helping to dice some things. You know this. There's this synergy.
Yes.
So when he is not there and you're home alone, you are dying.
Yeah.
And when she's not there, you're home alone, you are suffering.
Yeah.
You understand? It makes life balanced and easy. Now, when I was growing up, and I think a lot of guys still have it today, that women are fish brain. One. Two.
Word.
Yes. I'm gonna analyze. Take it easy. Drop your weapons. I'm gonna explain. One, they say women are fish brain. Two, women they are useless.
No, I don't agree with that.
While we're growing up, while we're still growing up, women are useless. Leave them. Then three, they are made to just give birth.
No, they are meant for the kitchen.
Yeah, made for, no, I'm trying to count some things.
Yeah.
I'm trying to count some things. Made for the kitchen and a lot of words. Let me try and change this order. If you say women are fish brain, it's the fish brain that gave birth to you. So is that a fish brain?
You didn't have brain. It's a fish.
Now, a fish brain carried you for 9 months. A fish brain breastfed you for a year or whatever. A fish brain, that means you're practically and directly calling your mom a fish brain. Am I right? Because say women, you didn't just say some women. That's what a lot of guys say. Women are girls are. You have a sister as well, or a cousin sister, fish brain. No, they are not fish brain. What I personally think that women are, they are smart brains. When you allow them to become, when you allow them, because they are no.
We don't need men
Yeah.
Smart.
You need.
We don't.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Should we separate the word that women live alone and men live alone?
And we're
Yes,
gonna do
we should.
perfectly well.
It cannot function. That was why God saw that man cannot be alone. He brought a woman. You cannot stay alone. No man is a reservoir of knowledge. I need you to survive. You need me to survive. Like that. The word is a networking word.
True.
Okay? That is why God made it that way.
So what?
No problem. So now, this is how you make them productive. They might be giving you ideas, and because women thinks round, they just think many things at the same time. Men want to take a thing and think about it holistically and go with it. When a woman gives you many ideas, as a guy, listen to her first. I did not say hear and listen.
Yeah.
Listen. Take your time to listen to what she's saying. When you're listening as a man, you're putting one and two together.
Yeah.
So listen and see how you can help her to put one and two together and put a cap on it. So you should not see that she's a smart brain because you gave her that opinion. If you watch some of our epic movies over the years or way back, you see that the women are being shot out of meetings, out of communication. They can't think. They are being pushed away. But where we are right now, we know, me and you, we know that women right now they are doing what some men cannot do. But actually, if you look at those women, there's a man behind the scene helping
Word.
them.
Okay.
So women can be smart brains. Am I right?
Can be.
Can be. Because I said if you allow them, if the men allow them.
Or if they are gossiping allows them.
Gossiping is a different face in time. Sorry, I want to take it a bit personal, like she has been doing. Let me take it a bit personal. I make boast anywhere in the world. I stand to be corrected and the correction will still fall to the ground. My wife, she's the best woman in the world.
Gang.
Best.
That's the plan.
Now, why did I say so? You say that's the plan. Why did I say so? There was a time I was financially down. I was dragged on the floor. She never bugged me.
Wow.
The reason is this. Not because she's not a natural woman, but because we have understanding. As I speak, my phone, everything about me, she has access to it. So she knows me. I'm not trying to give her a face and somebody else is sitting on that face. She knows virtually everything about me. There's nothing you say you want to talk about my past, basic things about my past that she does not know. My ex and exes, there's any word like that. She knows. So if you want to take me in public and drag me to the mall, she say, I know, don't worry, relax. I know. She will give you a better story that you don't even not heard. In that line, when I'm down, she was my strength. She was my strength. So simply means because I allowed her. You know some men, because they are earning some 6 zeros and 7 zeros. Background. You understand what I'm saying? But by and large, there are a lot of ingredients. I'm just trying to pick one or two. By and large, husband or guys that are in the relationship, please equip yourself to equip your lady. Don't ever have this mindset about to change her. You cannot change her because she has been wired with her life for 10, 20, 15 years or like that, 23, 25, 28, 30 years. You cannot change. What you need to do is this. Always bring it to the table when you guys are discussing. Let her see sense. Don't force sense. What is wrong with you? Can't you see? I'm telling you this. No. Discuss. Just as we're discussing. I'm not imposing my ideas on you. We're discussing. Because everybody has their opinion, their point of views. Discuss about it. So when discussing, try and say something we can drive it to her emotion to get it. You know, me and you, we know as guys. So when we come out from work or we come out from out, we just dump our shoes anywhere. Normally, almost all guys does that. Almost all guys does. Just drop the shoes there, and you can pull all the shirts and just drop somewhere. It's your house. It's a free life. Okay, I was in that class before I got married, and I always noticed when my wife, then my girl, when she comes, she always picked my shoe and say, "You should put it here. You should arrange it here." You have done it and you are doing it. Thank you. I continue. But she kept at it. At the time when she's not around, I've done my normal life. I'll not remember, my shoe is just at the door, it's outside. I'll not go and pick it and keep because she has been teaching me. It took me a long time to learn, but right now I'm good at it because she taught me. Okay, that means guys, be open to learn from ladies. You cannot change any lady. You can only try to suggest. Even same thing with the girl. I will change my guy. He's dressing. No. His dressing has been like that. You cannot change it. You only help him to see sense in your pattern of dressing. How you like a guy to look. You know, there are some ladies, there's nothing you do on head, they don't want to put on a trouser.
Word.
There's nothing you want to do on head. But when you as a guy, you keep on showing her, like, say, I like this, so that I will not start misbehaving before you. I like this. When you dress like this, I see this, I like this, I like you look smart in my eyes. When you keep making her to sit and understand it over time, it will guide her to guide you not to cheat. Or you're not saying, since he doesn't want to, he's a luck now. He's a luck. You will now be the father of cheats, and you're dragging her name to the world. It will not help you to go to marry with that kind of life. So guys, as well, be open. Ladies, be open. What are the ingredients? Be open to changes.
All right. So you just talked about being open in marriages and relationships, where the guy should be open to share stuff with his partner, so the woman will know when to talk, how to talk, and all of that. Yeah. But there's also the issue of setting boundaries, because in as much as I am your partner, I love you, I still want my space. I still want to keep things to myself just because. There are people that are natural, they don't like to talk. No matter what you say, it's just there. Yeah. So where do you really draw the line, and how do you balance things between trying to open up to your partner and at the same time keeping that space to yourself?
Okay. I must be honest with this. It's hard work.
Okay.
It's not easy because when the guy starts asking for the boundaries, most ladies or some ladies will not want to understand
where he's coming from.
That is just want to boundary at this time.
They are amazing theories. Yeah. They have so many theories.
Yeah, they start calculating, analyzing their brain, and start saying things.
Coming up with stories.
Which 80% of the time is true.
So
you'll be careful.
So at every time, that time the guy is with the phone or the laptop, she wants to just play around to peep and see if he's chatting or
actually working like he said.
Or if the phone is ringing, she wants to see the name. But the truth is this: to set boundaries, this is where the work comes from. The communication. Yeah. When she knows that whatever you are saying, she has tested again and again, it's true. She has tried. She hasn't. See, some ladies will try to set you up to know you better, which some guys does as well. But be careful. But be very careful. But be very careful.
It will end in tears.
Be very careful. Now, in that line of trying to know him better, and whatever he says, she knows it's always true. It's like that. So when he now says, when he's trying to give you the sign of just the phone, I like the phone to charge. My battery is low. You should be wise enough to know. Just don't want you to go to his stuff that time. You should be wise enough. Same thing with the lady. You should know as a guy. Don't see when you start thinking. The Bible says, as a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. So you start thinking in your mind, oh, he's cheating. She's cheating. Trust me, you start seeing everything he or she does in that line. Because you are picture cheating. You are thinking cheating. Okay? Like there was a show I was listening to some days ago. They were asking the question, which is worse? The cheating, the thought of cheating, or the act of cheating? Okay, you were asking that kind of person. So stop thinking about it. Stop picturing it. It helps you. So you understand there's a boundary. Even in the office. Watch some bosses play with their staffs, but still, the staff understand this is my boss. They'll laugh and they'll laugh and they'll be quiet because the boss. Not because they cannot say. If they say the words, the high is Fire you. But understand, she or he is the boss. Same thing in a relationship. Understand, we are human. We need boundaries. Or just understand that boundary. Grow to maturity to understand it.
Okay. So my question goes to you. How about a situation whereby you're in a relationship with a guy and he's a cheat, like a big time cheat.
Serial
But
cheat.
A chronic one.
But you really love this guy and you're not willing to let go of that relationship. So as a girl, what should you do?
Okay. As a girl.
As a girl, as no one has ever
Leave him alone. He does not.
Now, leave him alone is not a bad idea. But this is a question I always like asking. For every good thing, there was a painful side. I'm driving an SUV today, right now. Check, there was a time you were trekking.
Oh my God.
There's a process to everything. Okay? There's a process. So now, take your mind back. Before you see him, notice it's a big time cheat, it's a professional cheat. Check back. Was he at this time? He was not. What did I do? What did we do? How are we running it? Go back to the drawing board and see what is missing in a present life. Now, if you notice there's nothing missing, see, there is nothing missing from your check. Then check yourself and pray. Because when you check yourself, holistically, you're very truthful in checking yourself. You find out that you have created a loophole somewhere. You know, when a guy is wooing a girl, he wants to catch this girl, he'll do everything possible to get her.
Yeah.
And when he gets her, for the very first 6 months, the guy is perfect.
How did I reach this much?
1 month.
Okay, sorry.
2 weeks.
Sorry. I never knew the guys has done that to you. But nevertheless.
You all should leave the streets, please.
Yeah. But nevertheless, okay, at that instant, at that early love scenario, he's always there. Romantic.
Calling,
Yes.
texting,
Morning.
to know how you're doing.
The morning call. This is 6:30 and you're awake, baby. How are you?
Love messages in the morning.
Now,
Calm.
Breakfast on bed.
when you know he's a cheat, those things would have faded away, right? Bring him to that point. Ask him. Communicate. Don't nag. Communicate. And if possible, you turn the table around. You be the one doing that.
Yes.
I did it.
Yeah.
See, there's so many. I just talked about that. A lot of things. It's not one. Because it's not the way he feels, I feel.
Yeah.
It's not the way I feel, you feel.
Yeah.
So look for the best subtle way. I always use that word. Look for the best subtle way to get to your partner. He might be a gift person. He might be someone that loves a serene environment. Look for something.
Maybe a head person.
Yeah. Now, I will be wrong. I'm wrong to say all guys. But I think...
All the things you could say. He's not
Yeah,
a holy
see-
person, he's not a godly person. He's a head person.
All right. See, I think 1995% of guys like ladies who can think like a man.
Word.
They like ladies who, when they are thinking, they give them smart and deep thoughts. So when a guy sees that him leaving you, he will die. Not because you're giving him money, no. He knows you have a connect, a certain kind of connect that has helped him over time. He knows there are some simple words you say and it has helped him. He knows there are some certain way you do your things.
You're really comforting for him.
When he knows that, when he's aware and he knows if I leave her, she's not losing, I'm the one losing.
Yeah.
That means you're a value. You're an essential
So
commodity.
there are most guys that have pride.
Even the pride, he knows you're an essential commodity. He will look for
But
it.
they still cheat. That's the thing.
In the cheating, you know he's cheating.
Yeah.
But give yourself value. He will respect you. Even when he's cheating, you did.
I do.
Then now let me ask this question. Since you did, what did you not do that made him to continue?
Okay.
Be honest.
I've always been honest. What did I stop doing? I can't think of anything that I stopped.
You gave up.
Oh, that's what I did.
That's what you did.
That's okay, in my opinion.
You give up.
Yeah.
Yes, it's okay.
Relationship is about
For your
happiness.
mental health.
Now see. When I say you give up, I'm not saying you give up on that relationship. You give up on yourself.
Oh.
How?
Good. Now yourself should be loved at all times.
Self-love. Very important.
Should, must be
Ladies
loved
take it very
at
seriously.
all time. When you don't love yourself, and when the other person is doing stuff, it gets to you, and now this self-esteem, low self-esteem now, it does not creep in, that flies in and take over.
Yeah.
But you have this value.
You're content with yourself.
Trust me, when you have this value, when you have this thing that the world is looking for, if it's cheating, you try and be there to control. When he's saying no, when you're stepping out, he knows, like I said, you're an essential commodity. Him getting you is privilege. So somebody else is coming, he's going to lose. And when he knows you have this attribute of trying to check up on him, trying to keep him together, when you leave him, you are going to host somebody else, so he cannot come in. So he will want to be there. Even when he's cheating, he'll be doing it with this guilt.
Be all secretive about it.
He'll be doing with the guilt. So the guilt will be pricking him sometimes to control himself. You get it?
Okay, so but I want to admit, not in this our generation, you don't find many girls that have this self-esteem.
Oh no.
Not just girls, I think it's general for people these days.
Well, like for ladies these days, they tend to depend very much on men. Do you get on their happiness, on their value, their self-value? Like they don't try to build themselves first. Have this thing. So I feel like in a way it makes men see like I can as well just do without her.
True.
Do you get? So like from your own point of view, I want to hear from you. How do you think women, ladies, girls of this generation in way influence men cheating?
In like so many ways.
Right.
First of all, there's this thing. You hear a lot of stories about how a lady saying about she's in a certain relationship, he was with this girl, but she went after him and she got him. Is that not a lady helping a man cheat? I've literally heard and read about girls who tell you that married men are more faithful and are more caring and are more understanding.
Yeah.
So they go for married men.
Yeah.
Because that's what they want, that's what they're looking for. Is that not a woman helping a man
But
cheat?
you see the difference? The difference is if I say my boyfriend is cheating, and I'm not blaming the girl he's doing it with because it takes two people to do it. I don't have business with her. He is the one I have business with because we are the ones that we're in a relationship. You could have not seen them because cheating is a choice. You don't just jump. It's not by accident.
Is it
It's not
really a
something you
choice?
don't expect. It is.
Okay.
Oh, you just walk around and you just start.
Even walking around, it's still a choice to walk around to just cheat.
So it's a choice. I don't have a business with the lady you're doing it with. My business is you because we are the ones that agree to love each other, to be committed, to be serious, to be everything for each other. Do you get? So personally, I feel there's no need attacking the next person or the other person involved. It's mostly your own particular partner. So I get where they come from. About married men not cheating, a married man being faithful or whatever, it's not them. He's already cheating on you with somebody that he has planned his entire life.
No, the point of correction is not cheating on you. You are cheating on yourself because you already know that is not yours. He is committed to somebody else already.
With a ring.
Even without the ring, he is committed. So just like you said, they are more caring. They are more sincere. They are more sugar daddy and tomatoes daddy. So you are cheating on yourself by punishing yourself from facing the real world. You have to go out and look for the real guy, the real McCall. You got to wait for
So
the
now at this point, we have all understood why some men cheat, why women cheat, and ingredient for making or having a much better relationship. So what's like your own final take on everything? For men that cheat, for women that cheat, or people that are the victim of the cheating scandal or whatever. What's your like final
Okay,
word on
so the
it?
victims, shall cheat before they cheat on you, Sha. Okay, I'm just kidding. Hold on. Okay, please don't take this serious. Okay, so the victims of cheating, you need to know your self-worth. You shouldn't equate yourself to how someone makes you feel. Self-love is the best love. And if someone can make you happy, then they can also take away that happiness. But when you are happy on your own,
With or without them.
with or without that person, and you also make that person happy,
Yeah.
them not making you happy is a loss on their part.
Yeah.
So you need to focus on self-love, know your words, and if they cheat on you, maybe cheat back. I don't endorse cheating back, but maybe.
You sound like somebody that would cheat in a relationship.
No, I won't actually.
You don't. Have you
I don't
ever
have
been
that
cheated on
strength.
in a relationship?
Have I even been in a relationship?
Oh yeah, the one that been in all those situations. But
Wow.
let's see how it goes.
Well,
Let's see how it goes.
I ain't gonna spill the beans yet. Maybe next time.
Okay.
So I have a question and I want to take it back a little. You were like, we could assist our partners, like if we're in a relationship with someone, could actually assist the person by, okay, this is what I want you to do. I don't want you to do this because this is what I like. I want you to dress like. How about your partner is not willing to learn? Like you said something about emotions, like you have to take it deep and it has to flow through the person. It's not just from the skin or something that has to be emotionally. So how about this person is not willing to? Because I've been in a situation whereby I have to talk. Like, babe, I don't like this thing, do it this way. But he's not willing to learn. He don't want to listen to me. So what do I do in that
You leave
situation?
it.
Okay, what you need to do in that context is this. I always encourage people, relationship, dating is not a do or die affair. Now, those can be a sign to tell you that this road you are in is a dead end. So don't try to push the person to become what you are trying to preach. There's some persons that will listen to you and start changing or start adapting bit by bit. But when you notice they are not adapting over a long period of time, by yourself, pack your bag and baggages and go home. Because if you stay in there, trust me, when you're married, you'll be hitting the rocks every time. You'll be hitting the rocks. That's why we start having this cheating from divorce, broken homes. You have seen traces that this person is not good at, will not listen to you, will not understand you. You have seen traces, maybe because of the fantasy of he throws money at you, he buys you stuff, takes you out, you are caught up in that way. You want to stay. Trust me. And enjoy. Why it lasts. Not just enjoy why it lasts. Trust me. The only thing in every relationship I tell people to stay for is character. It doesn't change. This look changes over time. It changes. The finance, the cash, changes over time. Either it drops, increases, or it may not. So those things will fade away. Keep the character in relationship to be real, and that's why it should be there. Outside that, bounce out.
All right, thank you very much. And from my own point of view, I think we shouldn't cheat.
And that's
just
that's impossible now.
That's the question.
That's impossible.
It's possible, actually.
Are you
Cheat
everybody?
first.
Please,
Do
we
them before
shouldn't
they
cheat.
do you.
As a guy, as
Lie.
a girl, we should be faithful and committed to our relationships, our marriage, whatever. Don't look outside. If you want a girl with a big ass, go for a girl with a big ass. In the first place, yeah. So stop. I don't know.
But like our choices changes.
It does, but
Okay. The problem I see that brings up cheating is you as a person, you don't know what you want.
Females,
Oh,
Men and women
men
don't
know.
know
Well,
what
okay.
to
If you
wear.
say whatever makes you sleep
Because
better at
you
night.
want
That's-
just
I love your
things,
figure,
they
I
want
love your
this and
face, you're
that.
sexy.
They don't.
And then you see someone else with big ass and you're boom. I love this girl. Wow, this girl will be good on it. Like, you guys don't have choice.
Let us let
See,
me
So
hold
Can
on.
I say something, sir? The truth is, no matter how you look at it, a big ass is always a big ass. No matter how you look at it.
But how do you have the mind to talk to somebody that does not have big ass in the first place? Convince them to love you, then you will now go outside and follow the one
Big
that
ass,
has.
why?
Why?
Maybe because they are desperate.
How? And now you gonna find me.
I should tell you how.
Sit down on my
I should tell you how.
He was bored.
How? You take
Nah.
me for door.
Yeah, the big ass and all that. See, it's part of the dream. It's part of the dream. But if you're in the military force, in the military training, there's some drillings, there's some treatment they give to you. It's not actually for you, it's for the society. The big acts that you don't like, that you are, because of now you're bored, it's actually for you. It's for the society.
Yeah.
So don't bring it in to kill your boredom. Don't bring it in to kill your boredom. Like I said, the things that makes people cheat is, first, they don't know themselves. So anything goes for anything. When they see a cute guy, that
He has money and he's riding a car.
and he has good command of English. They are all for him as a lady.
They are gushing.
They will never see a fair guy who has six pack, so cute and handsome.
Everywhere
Yeah.
will be flooded.
They are swimming for him. Then the guys now see I'm going to use the word, a factory fitted,
Oh
full option, 4-wheel drive, padded, just like my wife, customized for me. And they see that kind of a lady. The guys are their heads standing wire. Oh my God.
Not
But
just their,
meanwhile-
not just their head though.
Meanwhile, they like them just like this. So you're confused. So what I think you should do, you need to get yourself involved. I think when we said, like, is it possible not to cheat? It is very, very possible, but it is hard work.
That's where self-discipline comes.
Now, you have to know what you want and stick to what you want. If you're like a lady who is size 8, take note when she is heavy or she put to bed, she's turn to size 10. So before that time, start programming yourself. Is either I like size 10 or size 12, or I know I'm going to work her back to size 8. As I said, everything you look around will fade away. The character does not change. So just start preparing yourself that stuff will come. Look for the shock absorber. Be proactive. So that even when you're bored, you're proactive. It will not lead you to cheating. Why I end my word right now? I ask the question. If, for example, you were a guy or a lady and there's no money anywhere, there's no funds for you to do stuff, because you are tired and angry, will you go and jump in front of a moving trail or not?
No.
You will not, right? So that's what you do in your relationship, because it needs to work. Don't bring the movie train to your home. Take your family away from the movie train and make it work.
Thank you very much, sir.
Alright, so my take on everything is personally, especially for young adults, because I can speak for young adults on behalf of young adults. I feel like our emotions are everywhere, our feelings are everywhere. We think we want this, we're not consistent, we don't know what we want. Focus on building on yourself, focus on, growing yourself. Relationship or whatever it is you want to do is more about your happiness. And if it doesn't make you happy, back up. And if cheating somehow, some way, happens, if you can fight it and, to sustain your relationship, good for you. If there's something that you're not going to be able to work out, just go and learn to be happy. Learn to be happy on your own by yourself. All right. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you so much for watching. We have come to the end of the show. First, I want to thank Mr. Ehis Johnson, who is a relationship counselor.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for coming. Also want to thank Headmaster from Vibes FM Also, thank our beautiful Victoria here for all the contributions. Thank you for everything. My name is Bumiola Taba. And also, you can watch this full episode on YouTube on iClass TV. You can also check us out on Instagram on iClass TV. Thank you so much and have a nice day. Bye.
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 Bye.